You know the name, Nikola Tesla. The man who gifted the world alternating current, the electricity that powers your home, your city, your entire modern life. But the popular history is a lie. The story you were taught, of a rivalry with Edison and a genius relegated to obscurity, is merely a footnote in his true ambition. Tesla didn't just want to power the world, he wanted to save it. And in doing so, he devised projects so far beyond his time, they were systematically suppressed, stolen, and vanished. This is the story of the projects the world was never meant to see. Tesla's greatest dream materialized as the Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island. This wasn't merely a radio antenna, it was his blueprint for a global, free wireless energy grid. Imagine, electricity pulled directly from the Earth's ionosphere, accessible to everyone, everywhere, without a single cable. It was a utopian vision poised to dismantle the burgeoning power monopolies of the early 20th century. But utopia does not sell. His financier, J.P. Morgan, famous for declaring, "If everyone can draw power from the earth for free, where do we put the meter?" swiftly withdrew his support. When the Wardenclyffe Tower was finally demolished, it wasn't just a structure that fell, it was the entire promise of a better future. Tesla, heartbroken and financially ruined, was forced underground, where his true, dangerous marvels began to emerge. As he withdrew from the public eye, Tesla turned his brilliant mind toward inventions that were, by his own design, meant to end all war by making it unthinkable. The most notorious was the death ray, or teleforce. Tesla claimed this weapon, which could shoot concentrated particle beams across hundreds of miles, could destroy an entire fleet of 10,000 enemy aircraft. His stated goal was humanitarian. If every nation possessed such a devastating defense, no one would dare attack. It was a peace tool too powerful for the world's rising military powers to ignore. Equally terrifying was his earthquake machine, the mechanical oscillator. Tesla once claimed he attached a small device to a New York skyscraper, adjusted its frequency to match the building's resonant frequency, and nearly brought the entire structure down before smashing the device with a sledgehammer. He calculated that this same principle could be used to generate artificial tidal waves, a genuine tsunami weapon, capable of ending naval power forever. These were not the musings of a madman, but the calculated designs of a genius who understood vibration and energy better than any man alive. Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker Hotel on January 7, 1943. Within hours, before his family or the executors of his will could arrive, the FBI stormed the room. 2 truckloads of documents, notes, designs, and personal belongings were seized and immediately classified as top secret. Why the rush? The FBI and the US government feared Tesla's final research, particularly the death ray plans and his revolutionary concepts on gravitational energy and the ether, would fall into the hands of Nazi Germany or the rising Soviet Union. What was found in those boxes remains a highly guarded secret, feeding the theory that Tesla's most profound breakthroughs were simply too powerful, or too disruptive, for the corporate and military establishment of the time. Decades later, concepts like remote-controlled warfare, drone technology, and even attempts at mind reading through AI echo Tesla's forgotten work on the thought camera. He was a man who saw the 21st century coming, yet died in the 1940s. Nikola Tesla's life was a ceaseless struggle to free humanity from the shackles of scarcity and war. The truth is, his most ambitious promises didn't fail because of flawed science, but because their success would have rendered the foundations of our modern economy, power, oil, and conflict, obsolete. The question remains, are those 2 truckloads of notes still locked away? And what ultimate discovery is still waiting to unleash the real final age of man?